Hi, I'm Kila.
And I'm Ashley.
And we met on TikTok when our stories collided.
After we discussed our crazy, people wanted to tell us they're crazy.
So join us as we unpack a whole lot of crazy.
And we named this podcast after the one thing we definitely have in common, raising our mamas.
So welcome to Raising Barbara Jean and Wanda.
Warning, following episode is intended for mature audiences only. It contains graphic descriptions, adult dialogue, and strong language. Listener discretion is advised.
We talk about dramatic shit.
Hey, my name is Brian Nell. I'm a mortgage loan officer with Primis Mortgage. I want to tell you that I absolutely love being a member of the Spread the Positive Network. It's such a great mission and helps bring so much positivity to our community. It's truly be a pleasure and a part of what they do. There are a lot of ways to navigate financing a home, and in markets like this, having the advice of a trusted local professional is key to making sure you get the right advice for your specific circumstances. Whether you're interested in the purchase of a new home, second home, or have a need for a refinance, I'd love to earn your trust. If I can help you nail your mortgage, call me at 615-243-3976 or visit nailyourmortgage.com.
Primis Mortgage is a subsidiary of Primis Bank, a member FDIC, equal housing opportunity. As always, all loans are subject to approval. Primis Mortgage, NMLS number 1894879.
Okay.
I'm not.
Okay.
I don't snort pain pills anymore.
Okay. That makes sense.
But I'd even drank for a little while. Just recently, like a few months ago, I made a TikTok.
I saw
about
that
it.
TikTok.
Yeah.
Yes, I did see that
but
TikTok.
I'm not in, I don't go to AA. Like, sober's like a thing. Like, I smoke fucking THC. Like, I'm,
okay.
that makes, I'm not.
Hey, that makes sense to me because
Also, I don't like to be like a poster child for recovery,
right,
you know? Like,
right.
I don't ever want somebody to have me, like, on some...
Right.
Don't do that.
And how did you stop? Like, how did you stop? You just
went
stopped?
to jail.
Okay.
I got arrested, yeah.
Gotcha. And you were just
I had to turn myself in. I got arrested several times. I had violations. I had to turn myself in. The last time I went to jail, I thought I was going to have to stay for 3 years. And so I just, shut my life down and said, I'm going to jail. And I went to jail. I wanted to be part of the clique. I wanted to be part of the jail. But they wouldn't let me be part of the clique. And I was like,
wow.
I don't know. And so then I had to find somewhere else to fit in because...
Over 840? Or is it 940 or 840? 940. That's what we call the jail around here.
Okay. How long were you in there?
940 New Salem Highway. That's the... Which time? I went a bunch of times. What
was the longest stint?
I stayed for almost 3 months the last time, but I had done 3 months a few times.
Yeah.
I kept violating. I was a drug addict.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they don't and I kept, I always had an attorney. My dad would always get me an attorney. I got to do weekends one time. I got to do one of my violations over the course of weekends. I would turn myself in on a Thursday and check out on a Sunday.
Did you,
the whole time.
Did you not fit in because you were pretty and
I don't know.
didn't fit the...
They just wouldn't let me be part of the...
You could have braided hair or something. I'm like, they didn't even know.
I can't braid.
Oh, well, fuck.
Ashley,
sorry.
You didn't have to insult me like
Sorry.
that. Not me being a
Sorry.
hairstylist all these years. I can't even braid.
Well, I can't do cornrows. I'm sure I could if I tried.
I can't even I can French braid my own hair a little bit, but I don't know which side to go.
My mom could French braid her own hair, but not anyone else's.
I can't do. And my neighbor across the street has to French braid my daughter's hair.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
I can't do it.
Yeah. So
I did learn. You know what I did do?
What?
Eyebrows. I was the
threading. I've never had that
we
done.
used to rip the thread from our.
How'd you learn that?
It's not hard. You just tie the string.
It looks. It makes zero sense to me.
And you manipulate your fingers back and forth, and so it rolls.
Yeah.
It creates coils. You
So
twist.
it's ripping it out through the. Oh my god! I never understood what was happening.
Yeah, it rips them out.
I was like, how does that make
sense?
sense?
Like a mofo.
Yeah, they say it does hurt, but
Yes.
Okay.
It's like plucking. It's like ripping them out.
Yeah, and it's probably burnt, rubbing the skin too, because it's going across it. That makes sense. Oh. Huh. I've never understood.
I'd forgotten about that. We did all kinds of stuff. We used to make. I went to court one time, and my attorney was like, "Chance," because my hair had turned gray when I was in there, and I had taken ink and coffee grounds and petroleum jelly, and was trying to mask my. My hair was dark, but my gray was showing, and we would use Kool-Aid and vitamin D, like A&D ointment or whatever, to make lip gloss.
Ooh.
And like,
tinted
cheek. Yes.
rouge.
Yes. They would make tampons out of pads.
Oh.
They get creative in there.
They do.
My sister
I slept
was
with a
in
pad
prison.
on my eyes every single night, like as an eye mask.
Because it's never dark.
It's never dark.
Yeah.
My sister was in prison for 12 years. So when I met the siblings, one of them was in federal prison. And so when she came out, and I've been saying forever that she has recipes and all of them with their names on them. I'm like, we need to do a cookbook, like a prison cookbook.
Yes. Some of there is a snack that I cannot find anywhere. Maybe you could get it on Amazon, I guess. It was called the whole shebang. It's a brand. I don't even know the brand of the chip, but the flavor is called the whole shebang. And it's like barbecue, sour cream and onion, cheddar sour cream.
I've never heard of that.
I haven't either.
It's like all the flavors mixed together. Ranch.
In one, okay, so not one chip is barbecue, one chip is ranch.
Just the flavor. The whole shebang is like all the flavors mixed together.
We're going to have to look that up.
Yeah, we are, because that sounds good.
It does.
We got, in hair school, thinking of that, there were salt and pepper chips in the thing, and I'd never seen that before, and we love them so much, but I see them now at the store, but me and my sister used to go buy, like, several bags, because who had ever heard of salt and pepper chips?
Do you like the dill? Do you like the dill pickle chips?
Yes.
I can eat like 3 or 4 of them, and then I'm done.
They do
Do you
tear
like
my mouth.
actual dill pickle?
Yes.
chips
I
though?
do. I like dill pickles, but I don't like the chips.
Oh, I love them. But they do tear my mouth up.
Yeah.
They're like Captain Crunch.
Captain Crunch will. Who was I just talking about this?
I don't know, but I think you were on a video. Did you do a video about Captain Crunch? I think you might have done a TikTok about Captain Crunch.
What was I talking about? Somebody just today was talking about something about the roof of your mouth, and he said like Captain Crunch, and we were talking about Quaker O's. Do you know Quaker O's? Have you ever had the Quaker O's? There. Mm-hmm. How many times are you gonna say oh? O's? Have you had the O's?
No.
O's. O's.
Are they like Cheerios or like the off-brand?
They're like O's, but they have like oats and shit
Okay.
on
They
the
have, like,
inside of
nuts,
the.
and they're like,
on the inside of the O.
Okay. They tear your mouth up?
They will fucking rip your mouth up.
Yes.
They're so good though.
What's the other
They're like
one?
maple flavored.
And pineapple does that too, like messes with your mouth. I don't
Makes
know
that little gum behind your teeth
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
swollen or something.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
It's like a weird sensation, but yes.
hey, look, it is 7:02. You've lasted an hour.
Look at you.
And we're still not
knew.
done. I knew when she got to talking, she'll be fine.
Yes, because it's not like we're not. I mean, obviously we don't have a list. All I have is.
How long do y'all record?
We usually just talk until we're done.
Yeah, and then if it's too long, we'll put it into 2.
And unless we usually have dinner after we leave here, and so if we are all hungry and we start talking about where we're going to eat at, and
And usually it's Trent
This
gone.
is where we went because I didn't eat before I got here, and you were snacking on a Kit Kat. Is that a Kit Kat? Yeah. And then now we're talking about dill pickle chips. Yeah.
and I didn't even
What'd
offer
you call
you
them?
one.
Chips.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No, you didn't. But I am hungry.
I'm
It was-
too.
I
was thinking about
can
two.
can we buy you
forever.
supper?
Yeah,
Where do y'all
we'll
want to
get
go?
Wherever you want to go.
Oh, I don't care.
Okay.
You can choose.
I mean, we can sit in the.
I mean, we're not. We go anywhere from Sir Pizza to
Right. Right.
I drug
we
them
can
to
go
Sir
to the-
Pizza one night.
Next door or
Yeah.
whatever. I
Yeah.
don't care.
Yeah. That's great. Okay. Go ask
Okay,
some
so
more
let's we got to get into a
You,
little bit
you're
of your
more
story.
prepared for this because I don't.
I didn't really prepare
Okay,
because
good.
I didn't
Okay, go
know for
ahead.
sure if she was going to do it or not.
Yeah.
So
Just
what
so y'all
happens
know-
when you're TikTok famous? I'm just curious. I mean, I know that sounds dumb, but
So
how many followers do you have now?
1.3 million.
Jesus, how do you get 1.3 million?
I don't. Just talking shit.
I mean, I thought I did good to do 250,000, and then I get tired of it.
Just talking shit. And people ask me all the time. I don't know. Like, there's no time of the day that is more successful. There's really no rhyme. It's an algorithm, and
Yep.
and I'm good at pattern recognition. Like, I think I've got a little bit of
Autism. Got a touch of the
She's got an algorithm.
maybe I've got an algorithm.
Yep. Mhm.
But
She got the rhythm. The
about the time I
algorithm.
think I got it figured out, it changes.
Yes.
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 So
It's just all this.
Oh, because that was me and my sister when we would post one, whatever, do okay, and then one wouldn't, and then one I'd be like, "This is fucking hilarious. This is gonna go," and it would get like 1,200 views, and I'm like, "What the hell?"
I know.
So yeah, there's no rhyme or reason. And now,
also the ones and the reason I'm like, people always say, "Why? How come you're on TikTok and not Instagram?" It's
different.
different. It's a different audience, and TikTok is very raw and authentic. And I think that's why I've been so good on TikTok. Is because I've
Instagram's
kept
a bunch of bougie bitches.
It is. It's very filtered and it's very edited, and that ain't
Aesthetically.
my thing. That's not my. That's not my.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm not.
Yeah, when we
Yep.
try to do Instagram, it's like, what in the, white supremacist shit is this? And I'm like, what? I mean,
Right.
we said the same thing.
right. Yeah.
And so I think they're all
Yeah.
like crazy or different.
And do you have a Facebook?
I don't get on anything Meta.
Gotcha.
I'm on there, but I don't post on there.
Right.
Because like when I say that I don't get negative comments on TikTok, like people are never.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I never get bad comments. People never say hateful stuff. Like those, I get somebody will stitch one of my videos or try to like do some beef every now and then. But I'm like.
Yeah,
Good for
we
you.
never really
Get
have
your
either.
Content, do what you need to do, whatever. Move on with your life. But on Meta, everybody has an opinion.
Yeah.
And they feel
It's like TikTok puts you with your people, and then they don't put you to people that are going to be like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah. TikTok, like I tell people, TikTok is your tribe. Like it's.
And that's true too. That's so true. But now I guess because I haven't posted in a long time. The whole like promote thing.
I do like my like me and my husband like vacation pictures on Facebook.
Yeah. Right. Because that's your hometown people.
That's like my friends and stuff.
Yeah, that's us too. I don't really.
I think I have some followers. I don't even know what a follower is.
I don't either.
Because sometimes I'll go to followers just to see who's following me, and I'm like, why?
Well, I have friends
but I think
and
it's
followers.
when you add people though, like new people, it automatically follows. And I don't know.
I think my husband has more followers than I have on Facebook.
But I'll go through and like unfollow everybody because I get tired. I want to see everybody's stuff, not just the same people. And it makes me mad because I feel like it's just the same.
Well, I want to see my hometown people. I want to see the drama and shit. You know what I mean? Like I love the crafting videos, but like
every 3 videos on Facebook is an ad.
Yeah.
I mean, every 3.
Yeah.
Is an ad.
Yeah. And you only see the same people, and then I'll be like, did they unfriend me? And I'll go in their work. They haven't, but. It's just because I probably haven't liked their stuff in however long, whatever. I literally just watch reels and send them to them.
Those reels reel you in.
That's why I haven't been on TikTok lately.
Never. I see, and I'm like a virgin on Instagram. I'm like one of the people that, because I never spent time on reels. I never get on reels. And so if I get on reels, I'm watching TikToks
that's why
from 7 months ago,
Yes. Well, that's why I haven't caught up with you is because I don't get on TikTok because it consumes my life and I cannot do anything else. And now that I have the babies, I don't have a lot of time.
I have days. Like I have a TikTok day and then I have a day without TikTok.
I tell everybody, I'm like, if you need to
I want to shop now when I get on TikTok. I just want to go to the TikTok shop and then look and then I start ordering shit and then my husband's going, why is all this stuff showing up?
I love TikTok shop.
Yep.
Oh, it's bad.
Yep.
It's the same as, but now what's also good is you can, like I took my link tree off of my profile. But you can, and so you can't like go to my Amazon storefront. You can on Instagram, but on TikTok now you can link an Amazon product. You can link one Amazon product to the video the same way that you link a TikTok shop video, and that's epic.
So you'll have to show me how to do all this because we get stuff all the time where they're trying to send stuff, and I take everybody's stuff,
and we don't know what the hell we're doing. Yeah,
and then I just don't review it. I know that's bad.
Well, if I don't like the product, I won't.
Yeah,
I won't make a video because I'll tell them I'm like I don't.
Oh God, if I don't like the product, I don't make the video either.
Yeah.
Or
because some things from TikTok's crazy.
You can't make a video and speak poorly on the product.
Right. So they just rather you not make a video.
Yeah,
yes.
I mean, I'm not going to tell you about it.
Yeah, that's what I always tell them. Like I've had a couple things.
Also, I use things for a while. Like if I get a new vacuum and I used it once, I'm not going to tell you it's great. I don't fucking know.
Right.
I used a Dirt Devil. I promoted a Dirt Devil at the beginning of the month, and I've had that thing for a year. I violated a contract with them.
Because they want it done. That's another thing. I did lashes like that, and I can't do lashes.
I want to know if the shit's good.
Exactly. And so I wore them one time. They fell off like within 12 hours, and I was like, I probably didn't do it right. So I did it again. Fell off like within the next day, and then my daughter did it, and then they were like messaging like, your time's running out, and I was like, look, I'm really trying to but I'm gonna give an honest review. I'm not gonna say this shit's easy because it's not. My eyes fucking red because I done got the glue in it. Like I look dumb as hell because half the shit's hanging on my cheek. Like, so if y'all want an honest review, and they were like, oh no, thank you for your time, and I was like, okay, because I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna tell people to buy shit that I would not buy, and it's not easy. Y'all's videos look easy. It's not easy. So, and my daughter will do her lashes, so she's a little bit more of an expert on it. She was like, no, they weren't good, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm not gonna tell people. So,
like you went crazy with the Hilara.
I love Halara. I'm wearing Halara right now.
I love Halara, but I
I'm
can't.
Halara top and bottom. This is not Halara, but
I need to bring you all the Halara stuff because I've got so much stuff. They sent it to me, and I'm like, I'm 4'11". Keep that in mind, 4'11". If you don't have short girl stuff, then, and then she was like, oh, we'll just send you more, and then she sent me more, and I'm like, but I'm still 4'11".
Right,
You have to
right.
send me things.
they do have shorts, and they have 3 lengths now. Like most of their pants come in short, regular, and long.
Because I was obsessed with the overalls. I wanted to do the overalls.
Too, so you got to get the short. You got to get the short version though.
Are your overalls short?
No,
or those before
the viral overalls. I think
the wide leg ones.
Both of them, the joggers and the. I have like brand new in packages. That
I think those don't come in links.
Yeah,
though, because you can adjust the.
Well, because I told them though that
Yeah.
But they sent
They're
me
probably
like
too long for
3
you.
or 4. Yes, all
Yes,
of
you need
them.
to bring them to me.
I know. I do need to bring them to you.
Yeah.
I love free stuff. Even when I don't need it.
I don't get a lot of free stuff. I mean, I do get free stuff from Halara, but I don't get a lot of brand free stuff because I don't like clutter. Like y'all probably think I get emails all day. Can we send? I don't even tell them my address. Like I don't have a PO box or anything. I see like some influencers that get. What do they do with all that shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like just the recycling alone, all
Yes.
the PR
And just
packages
random-
and the boxes and like what?
Yep.
What do you do with it? I give everything I get away. I mean, I just give it away.
Yeah. I like clutter, so.
I don't like clutter. I
Um,
mean, some stuff like
I don't like.
Did you have normal parents though?
what
Like
do you mean
growing
normal?
up?
Who has normal parents?
Well, I mean, like my
Trent.
mama
My
worked.
mom was addicted to pain pills her whole life.
My mom was too, but she was a stripper. She worked in.
My mom was a hairstylist. She was pretty good, aside from the mental illness and
Yeah.
the pain pill addiction.
Yeah, and then
She did her
Ashley's
best.
mom, but I think that's why we like. Not that I like clutter, but I get things and I keep things and I don't let it go
Yes.
because I don't have anything from my childhood.
Right.
So I try to.
And
save things.
I
That makes
lived
sense?
so
Yeah.
deficit like my whole life, so I like everything. And if I can't use it, I know somebody that can. You know what I mean? Like I'll take it to my shop and somebody's gonna come in there and I put a box out and it says free crap on it. And Jessica's like, oh my gosh, she hates clutter. She's like, if you don't get that damn box, I'm like, I'm not taking the box until people clear it out because somebody needs that curtain rod. And
Somebody needs that curtain.
they
rod.
did, and somebody took it. I don't know. She probably threw it in the damn dumpster, but in my heart, I was like, somebody got that damn curtain. I was like, that score. So yeah,
I give everything to Goodwill. Like I literally go through my house. I'll clean out a closet once a month. My husband's like, why? Where does this shit come from?
Yes.
Why do we have
do wonder
another
where-
box that needs to go to Goodwill?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know. Just get it out of here.
yeah.
We've had 2 big dumpsters.
I don't have extra stuff though. Like I literally have like everyone has a towel.
Uh-huh.
Everyone has a sheet set. I don't have like extra sheet sets.
Okay.
Extra like I don't do extra stuff.
Oh,
I don't like stuff. I don't like stuff.
what? How growing up did your
Like I've got like 5 or 6 kitchen towels. You know,
oh
I don't have like.
Like, see, I have a drawer
Like,
that I can't hardly
like
even
if somebody
close.
Yes,
comes
me
over,
too.
I've
I need
got,
And
I've
I'm
got
like,
2
why do I have
towels.
more? I probably could just go down to 5 or 6
Right.
towels and get rid of the
I
other
know,
one. Shit.
like-
Why do I need those?
I mean, I wash them. I wash laundry every other day.
And I try to
All I
watch
do is
that.
wash laundry.
What's her name? Marie.
Kundo? or
Yes,
whatever?
I try to. My daughter does
Yes.
that.
How
I
was-
don't do that, but my daughter does.
Was your mama?
Now my house, my mom had I took care of my mom's house, but my mom was very clean and organized and had a nice.
She didn't like clutter either.
No,
No.
I mean she always had a nice, clean, organized house. She always kept a good house. I keep a good clean. If my house is not clean, it's a reflection of my mental health.
Yeah, see, my mom did too, but she wasn't. Now you could eat off the floor, but like if she picked something up, a knick-knack, she didn't put it back. Like mine has to go back in the right spot, or I have a fit. Like she would just, pick it up and clean it, and I'm like, put it back right. Like I'm a little ADD about that, but.
Yeah.
And she would take the clothes off of you. Like, can I have that shirt so I could do laundry? And I'm
Yes,
like,
my grandmother. If somebody stayed the night,
Yeah.
they'd wake up and be like, "Where's my shoes?" My Nanny's like, "I washed them nasty motherfuckers. They was." I'm like, "Nanny." So now their shoes are. I'm like, "Sorry, you have to go home barefooted." Because
or if you're eating dinner, she's like, can you hurry up
Yes.
so I can put that up?
No, I wish I was like that.
Yeah.
I'm not like that. I'm not like
I used to be like that, but that's real uptight. Like I think, like after, I mean, I go to therapy. I've done some work.
Yeah, because I'm bad about doing that too.
I'll do that like when my house is clean, like when I've spent a long time like cleaning my house.
I can't. I don't want anybody to live there.
Right.
Y'all move out.
Yes. And
Right.
Don't you know the house is
Or
clean?
I'm
move
like,
out.
every time I mop the floor, my husband's going to spill something. I swear, every time. And
Yep.
I'm like, I just want to punch him in the mouth.
Yep.
But my son's the same way. Like, he'll get a little cleaning bug in him every now and then, and he'll start cleaning. He'll be like, hey, when you're done brushing your teeth, can you put the toothbrush
Yeah,
away? You
yeah.
know? Not you, self-righteous little shit.
Right. Right.
I put the toothbrush away every day. How about you put the toothbrush away once?
Right. I don't know. I get like yesterday I cleaned, the house was clean, or look, my house is clean if my downstairs is clean, okay? We ain't worried about the upstairs. That's somebody else's problem, not my problem.
They shouldn't be going up there.
Exactly.
If people come over,
Yeah.
what are you doing
Right,
upstairs?
exactly. You stay the hell down here
Why
because
are
we
you
ain't
upstairs?
worried about upstairs. Because if I ever get the upstairs clean, then the downstairs not clean because it's just too much. I can't do it all. I mean, I just can't because it's just too much.
I don't even have. Well, I do have the TV downstairs. But people don't stay long in my house. It's not welcoming, or maybe it is. I don't know.
She's standing there like, so what are you doing?
When are you leaving?
How long are you gonna be here?
Right.
Your 5
yes.
minutes is up.
Yes. I'm not, I used to love company, and my sister used to say, I hate company. And I'm like, I don't understand that. I totally get that now.
I like having company. I live to entertain. Like, I love to have a little soiree. Soiree.
I don't
say
know.
it?
I don't know.
Soiree?
Yeah, I think
Soiree,
that
yeah.
sounds good.
Shindig.
Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
I love to have people over. But it's got a hard close.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like it starts at 5, it ends at 7.
Like, and 7 means you got to be gone.
It's 6:59.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pack your shit up. It's time
Yep.
to go.
Start trickling
And when
out.
people don't get that, then I don't ever want to invite them over because I'm like, you don't get it.
Oh, I've walked people to the door, you know?
Yeah.
It's good having you. I love you. And okay, bye.
Yeah.
No, really.
Yeah.
I hate to see you go.
Yep.
Roll up to watch you leave.
Yeah.
Get
So
out.
if I have people that like, I'm just like, this is why I don't like you over.
I don't care about people's feelings if it means mine are being harmed in a way.
That makes,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like if you're encroaching on my this is my now it's time. That's probably my husband.
Yeah, he's probably like, you said you're going to be there 15 minutes.
If the party's over and it's my personal time and I'm ready to clean up my house, right, and get all the shit and get the plates, and we said 7 and y'all knew, and I made sure you knew 7.
right.
I made sure.
Right.
So the understanding,
Yeah.
you're not going.
Yeah.
You understand when I'm pushing you out.
Right.
We
yes.
had an agreement.
Yes. A start and a finish time.
Yes.
Yeah. It's not a question
You're
mark.
disrespecting my feelings by being here.
See, it never works for us.
Me either. I'm always the
We
one.
have, because we've got the same damn group of friends that we've had since high school, and I
She
mean, it don't
literally-
matter.
I'll walk out
But
of my group of friends.
I'll leave
I walked
them.
out of the fight the other night. They were all like, "Where are you going?" I was like, "I'm home. Bye."
I, do
I won't
too.
even say.
She has like 56 friends, though. She's such a socialite.
But I'll leave. I'll leave and go to bed. You can be at my house, and I'm going to my room, and I'll lock the door. And I mean, I don't care. I don't care about
I'm
her
like
feelings.
chatty, and then I'm like, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, and then I'm like, oh crap. I mean, I guess it's always my friends, I guess. So I'm never, well, I guess I do get bored because, you know, some people just bring all their problems and stuff. But I don't know. I don't have that many friends. Like I have a lot of acquaintances, but like,
I just have a few friends. There's 4 of us, 5 of us with me. There's
Not-
5 of us.
not me. Me and my sister go through friends.
The board, that's what we call them.
People leave us. And I think
Your
it's,
group of people leave your group of friends.
yeah.
Because y'all try to beat them up.
Yeah, I think we're really intimidating.
There's 6 of us.
Intimidating. Like I can literally sit here and tell you of probably 8 different groups of friends that we've had over the years that we're no longer.
I go through friends like that too. People are seasonal.
Yes.
I don't mean that like people are disposable, but people
Or-
like
Yeah, they're only there for a season. That makes
they
total
are.
sense.
People are in your
But
life for a season.
Me and
sometimes.
Sis will be sitting there and I'm like, remember when we were friends with so and so? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, what the hell happened there? Why don't they like us anymore? And she's like, I don't know. And then the same thing with like this group and that group. And then I'm like, I think
Y'all
we're
are
too
a
much.
pair. Y'all
We
are-
are. And I think that's too much. It's intimidating to people.
That's my group text. Sending TikToks.
Oh, and also people want to divide and conquer, and I'm like, you can't divide us. We're not like you may be her best friend, but bitch, you ain't shit to her. And then like I'll get in my feelings if you like you bought her like so much Christmas. You got me a shirt like with
Like
the
your
fuck.
sister, you get mad at your sister for it?
Yes, because she had this friend that like she was a school teacher. It wasn't like she was a prostitute. And she was like, she bought her all this stuff for Christmas. And I was like, and then when it came time for us, you know, I try to do a handmade. She doesn't like handmade. So just so y'all know, I always try to like paint something or because I don't want to go to Aerie and buy you a bra. I just don't.
I'm not a gifter and I don't like to receive gifts. I don't
Yeah,
understand gifts. Buy.
Yes.
And some people are not good. My husband's not a good gift giver or receiver.
My husband's
He's a
really
better
good
gift giver than he is receiver. He doesn't know how to receive gifts.
Yeah. My husband don't either because he's always like, oh, that's really nice. Don't ever buy that for me
Don't
again.
spend
I'm
the
like,
money. That's what he says. Don't
Okay,
spend the money on that.
yeah. Which means don't fucking do. Yeah, that's same. I have a really good intentions. Never, not really. Yeah, I don't really follow through a lot.
Same.
But she had a friend that was petty as fuck, and she first started being my friend, and then I introduced her to the group, and then she's real petty, like real petty. And I was like, I just don't think you understand the level of petty that I can be.
Petty white.
Right. Because I you know, controlled my petty with you when we were friends, but like, bitch. So she was like
Tom Petty.
She bought me, yes, yes. Like she's like, oh my God, thank you. She like said in our group text what my sister bought her, and I know my sister was like, fuck, because I was gonna see it, and then I was like, the fuck, you bought her what? And I was like, oh, I know I didn't get just a damn shirt, and this bitch done got a whole fucking wardrobe. Well, she's a single mom. Like, I don't give a damn. Hell, she's got a good job. So that was a whole like thing. But I mean, you didn't know her, but for like 4 months. Like, no, don't do that. But she was petty.
Some people are trying too hard, though. Like, you're trying too hard. You're
And
trying too hard to be.
She knew. I guarantee you, I bet if my sister was on
She
here right
played
now.
your sister.
No, I guarantee you my sister said, like, my sister would probably freaking kill me if she knew that I, like, did this for you. So she did it on purpose, thinking I
Oh,
wouldn't
okay.
say nothing, but I'm going to fucking say something. I don't give a damn where we at. I'm going to, and I did. I was like, the fuck? And then she stopped being our friend. So, sorry about that, but yeah. Anyways.
Are you sorry?
No.
Okay.
No. And also, like, we introduced her to her husband. I did her husband's hair for, like, 14 years. And then they get together, and he doesn't come to us anymore. And I'm like, okay, that's fucking weird, but whatever. Anyways, I hope his hair looks like shit. So, whatever. She don't come to us either. It's so weird. I think we're seasoned people for people.
People are weird.
That's what it is. She didn't have anybody. We got her hooked up with her husband, and she's like, okay, I don't need the bitches anymore. Which is probably true. She was evil.
She used you.
Like, no. She's
Some
like,
girls, though, they get in a relationship and it's just them and
yes,
him. And
yes.
and I don't get that.
Yeah.
I've never been
People
like that.
are like that. My husband says, like, the people that he's around a lot of guys all day. And he says that guys talk to their wives and spouses and girlfriends and whatever, like, multiple times throughout the day. Are y'all talking to somebody? What?
only if I'm off and my husband's giving me a to-do list.
No.
We don't talk like,
I
hey,
feel like,
what are you
I tell
doing?
Matt, I feel like we should talk more often. I feel like we should probably chit chat.
Yeah.
But I really don't. I mean, he's doing his, when
Yeah.
he leaves, he's working and
Yeah, and he gets on my nerves.
I live with him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see him when he gets home. I don't give a fuck what he's doing when he's gone.
Yeah.
I guess if you got to keep tabs on your man, then you probably need
Yeah,
to.
I don't
check
understand
times.
that.
I don't. Me either.
I don't get
No.
it. I
They
don't
talk on their lunch breaks and
Yeah.
a couple times.
Hagen's calling me to tell me, like, hey, if you go to Walmart, get this, or hey, if you don't mind, throw this. Like,
It's a text message. It can always be a text
yeah,
message.
it's never like, hey, what are you doing? Oh, you're watching this. That sounds like a good show. Like, no.
He texted me today and said, "Hello, wife," and I knew it was because he got home early and he didn't know where I was, but he didn't want to say where are
Right.
you. I was like, "I'm at Tudor." Our son goes to Tudor.
Oh, I was like, Tudor's, is that a restaurant? Okay, gotcha.
Phoenix goes to Tudor once a week because I was a terrible homeschool mom. He's a smart kid, but he's like he's like, Mom, the kids know stuff I don't know, and I'm like, bruh, that's my fault. That's
Right.
not your fault.
Yeah,
You're,
that's why I can't homeschool the kids.
I mean, but even trying to help I don't know. I remember Cole, and he's 27, like to do his homework back in the day, like
That's why I
second
pay a
grade,
tutor.
and I'm like,
it's a traumatic experience. I am too. I'm like, why the fuck don't you understand?
Yes.
If
Yeah.
I
Yes.
said
but I mean,
4
some of it I
plus
don't
4,
understand. I'm
I know.
like,
Yep.
And then
I
if I
don't
have
know.
to repeat myself, it's I'm misunderstood. You're not listening.
I don't like to repeat myself.
It's me either. It's because you feel unheard and misunderstood your whole life. I know.
Yes, it's like, yesterday, Cece's 3. She was home because she couldn't walk. Yeah, she had polio or something, but she miraculously recovered. at fucking 4 or whatever.
Did y'all go to Vanderbilt?
No, thank God I didn't. Thank God I didn't. She, like 6 months ago, she screamed all night one night, couldn't walk. And I was like, she's just being dramatic. She's just being dramatic.
Probably growing pains.
Well, that's what I thought. And I was like, oh my God.
It's just dramatic.
No, when I say screamed, like blood curdling, like if I rolled over in the bed, she screamed. And I was like, okay, I can't fucking take this. You're so dramatic. So the next day, I was like, oh, I'm going downstairs. And they're Velcro kids because, trauma, whatever. And she didn't. I'm like standing at the bottom of the stairs and like she didn't come and she's still crying. I'm like, okay, that's weird. So I bring her downstairs. She lays in the same spot all day long. That's so not like her because I would say, I'm going out back to the pool. Anyways, so take her to our hospital. Our hospital sends her by ambulance to Vanderbilt and she has like inflammation in her joints. She was there for like 3 days. They have no idea why, what happened, whatever. They were like, oh, it's due to a virus. She's fine. Well, then she still has had like a couple days where she'll be like, oh my God, my leg hurts. But she says her leg, but it's actually like her hip. So that started like 2 days ago.
Take her to the chiropractor.
Well, I'm such a great mom that I took her back to pediatrician, which our pediatrician don't even do blood work. So you have to be sent out. So I'm like, fuck that. I'll just take her to Vanderbilt because she's got teen care. So I know that sounds ugly, but I'm not trying to run all over the damn town, wait for blood results, come back. I'll just take her to damn ER and we'll have that. So she started screaming night before, but I thought it was my husband because she's a daddy's girl and he'll tote her all over the damn house and all the things and I won't. So she cried and cried, whatever. So I'm sleeping in my daughter's room because she's on the cruise because she's got a little cat. And so Sissy's sleeping in my bed. She thinks I'm coming to bed, but I didn't. Anyways, Hagen wakes me up in the middle of the night. He's like, she won't stop crying. She wants you. And she cried all night long. And I'm like, fuck, we're going to have to go back. So yesterday I get up and I'm like, should we go to Vanderbilt? Should we not? Because she's not walking. I had to carry her downstairs all day. She's like, so at like 1, I was like, okay, I'm packing the bag. We're going to go. And then she was like, Mom, I think I feel better. And I'm like, you little shit. Did you? I don't know if she's being dramatic or not. But anyways, I thought we were going to go back to Vanderbilt. And I told Kila, I was like, I don't know if we'll be able to make it tomorrow. Because if you go to Vanderbilt, because it probably is, they're going to want to run 9,000 tests. Even though they never figure out what the fuck's going on and they don't even tell you anything. But because it's a learning hospital, they're like, ooh, let's use this rare shit, whatever. So
could it be arthritis?
Well, it does portray itself like arthritis, but I want to know what's causing it because, like, the first time they said a virus, but she hasn't been sick this time. Like, the first time they said could have happened through strep, which, strep does some really crazy shit too. Like, most people think, like, strep throat, it just means it's sore throat. No, strep's actually really bad, and it's not actually throat. That's just a symptom of the actual virus. Mm-hmm. So I thought, okay, she got this inflammation because they said that. So when your body gets a virus, your body fights off the virus, but then after it killed the virus, it started attacking its own joints. So then I was like, okay, well, maybe it was a strep-related thing. This time I'm like, she hasn't been sick, so make sense. It obviously is not from that, which scares me because I'm thinking like Lou Gehrig's.
Could be an autoimmune disorder.
Right, and it could be like Lou Gehrig's disease. Like there's a lot of things.
Or like today with the weather. Like yesterday, I was hurting real bad. And
right. Well,
I have arthritis.
Lyme.
You what?
I have Lyme disease.
Well, see, and they did all that, but I kept saying
that's autoimmune. Like they're all the
yes
different and same. It's an inflammation. It's an autoimmune
right.
response. It's the response is going to be inflammation and pain every time.
Right. We kept asking them about mosquito. But they're like, oh, no, we don't, whatever. Yeah. And then come to find out, like 2 weeks after she got out of the hospital, that mosquito virus started taking over everybody. And our neighbor, it started with an M. But they were like, oh, no, ticks. And I'm like, she hasn't had any ticks. But our neighbor has a pool that they've, like, drained for, like, the last 8 years.
It took I got bit by a tick, like, 7 years ago. It took
it laid dormant.
It took several years for me to even go.
You don't have like alpha gal, do you?
Start having symptoms and stuff.
Oh, thank God. That's like horrible.
I just get real bad inflammation in my joints and stuff.
Yeah. Well,
I can manage it with diet. I avoid dairy and.
They didn't give us anything. They gave us nothing. It was just like, okay, her joints. And then, of course, they bring all the students in the mornings and you look amazing. And I slept with a toddler all night. And I'm like, they're like, you have any questions? I'm like, of course I don't because I can't think straight. And then I'm like, what the fuck caused this? Like, y'all never gave me a reason. Y'all were just like, oh, probably her body attacked itself. I'm like, well, that ain't fucking normal. So anyways, this time I was like, I'm getting answers, but we ended up not taking her. Bub got home. I conned Hagen.
What did they give her to make her not be in pain? Or
that's what I was going to say.
Motrin.
In the hospital, is that what they gave her?
They did give her like Versed because she was so stressed out over the all of the tests and all that to like calm her nerves, but they just gave her Motrin as far as I know. And then they were like, just give her Motrin every 4 hours. I'm like, okay, but then that's going to tear her stomach up eventually. Like you can't just keep giving somebody Motrin. So that's what yesterday I was like, if I go, I'm going to say like, no, I'm not leaving here till I get some damn answers because this is bullshit. But I ended up not going because I called Hagen and I was like, if you go to Vanderbilt emergency room, you're going to be there all night.
I've
And
never been. My kids have literally.
I have never been either, but I hear that you wait for
I don't even wanna say
days
it.
sometimes.
especially
Knock
because
on wood,
this
knock
is
on
My kids have never been sick. They have not been sick. I've not had
these
sick
babies
kids.
have been sick since I've got them because they were never exposed to anybody before I got them. They'd never been to daycare or nothing like that. So they've been sick since I got them. But like, especially if it's something rare, you're going to be there because they want to do ultrasounds, MRIs, x-rays.
Look,
all
about
the things.
6 months after Ashley got the babies, because we had to cancel a couple times.
Oh, several times. Yeah.
And she was like, I've not been able to work. I mean, I
know
have
that I was gonna have to
cancel
start
my
a-
patient. She's
go-
like, I forgot about kids being sick. And
Yes.
and
I thought I was going to have to start a
taking off work.
GoFundMe. I was like, fuck. Yeah, that was awful.
Yeah.
The first time I took them to the doctor, I got them in September. Maybe it was like October. Took them to the doctor for their wellness check, because they were foster
That's what
kids.
you're supposed to do.
Right. Well, I never done that with my kids, but like they were foster kids.
I didn't take my kids to the doctor either. When
No.
they had to get shots for first grade or kindergarten or something, they were like, "We haven't seen him," and I'm like, "He hasn't needed to
Exactly.
be seen."
Well, we didn't either.
It's not gonna make me feel bad for not bringing him to the doctor.
But DCS makes you do all the things. You have to do all the wellness checks, all the dentist checks. So I took them to the wellness check, and she came back and she goes, "She has a fever," and I'm like, "Fuck, she does? Hell, I thought she was fine." And she's like, "Yeah, his is a little elevated too." Bitch, they come back said they got strep, COVID, and flu. I was like, oh dear God, they're gonna get taken. So I called my husband. I'm like, I know the fuck I didn't come for a wellness check, and they literally came back with like MRSA, like all the things. They're like, they literally have COVID, strep, and flu. I was like, oh, I thought they were fine. They were bad as hell this morning. So, anyways, they redid it. They ended up not having COVID, but they had strep and flu. And I'm like, so yeah, I left there and I had to go get fingerprinted because I was becoming a foster parent. And so I pull up to the place, and they started like getting mopey at that point. I'm like, okay, now they look like they are sick, but they were not sick this morning.
Yeah.
So I go to the place, and I'm like, called Hagen. I was like, I'm not canceling this. I'm not taking these kids in there either. So I made the woman, the receptionist, come out and sit in my car. She could have been a killer, but I feel like if she worked at a background check place,
Yeah.
I mean, they probably done a background check on her, right?
Probably done a background check.
So I went in and I was like, hey, Keisha, I don't know if you got anything to do right now, but can you go sit in my car because these babies is out here and they're asleep? She was like, yeah. I was like, you don't have to sit in my car, but I need you to stand in front of it, make sure that nobody steals it. And she was like, yeah. So that's what happened.
Yeah.
It was a miracle they didn't take them away from me. But the lady there doing my fingerprints, like, are you on TikTok? And I was like, yes, I'm on TikTok. And she was like, so maybe that's why I didn't get arrested.
I know I had to do a drug test when I was working for the treatment center, and the lady was like, "I know you from TikTok." I was like, "I'm probably gonna pop positive for THC."
Right. Just so you know. Yes.
Did you?
No, it was weird.
Really?
I mean, I guess it's whatever you get from the vape store or whatever. I guess Delta products also,
CBD
but sometimes,
stuff?
but it's like
Supposed to be like
or
trace of
THCA,
yeah,
THCV.
Saturday night
or-
after I got done with you and we had Friendsgiving.
yes.
And so I went over to Friendsgiving, and my friend come in and he was like, hey, I have this gummy if you want a quarter of a gummy. And I was like, yeah, give me, because I'm going to go home when I get done here. And I mean, where else am I going to go?
Right.
So I ate the gummy, and I was standing there, and then another friend of ours come in, and his daughter's going through a bunch of stuff and been homeless for a little bit, and now he just got her in a place. And I wanted to talk to him because, I
Yeah,
could relate to
okay.
that with my mom.
Yeah.
My mouth would not work. I mean, I could not say anything. And I was sitting there thinking, should I blink once for yes?
I never told
And
anybody.
then I would get tickled at myself.
Yeah.
And I would kind of laugh, and I was like, he probably thinks I'm crazy.
Yeah.
It would not work. And then all I could think was, I have got to leave or I'm not going to be able to get home. And so I ghosted everybody, husband and all. I just went and got my car.
You just left.
I did.
I
And
took a gummy one time.
I tried to back down
I don't like
the
them.
road. I mean, and I bet I was going 1 mile an hour, but I thought I was going like 25 miles an hour. I bet
Slow
it took me
speed chase.
30
Like
minutes to
speed
get
work.
out of off of the road.
Yeah.
But I got home, and I did. I stood in my kitchen for probably 2 hours. Till my
That's why I
husband
don't
got
like
home.
it.
He was
You
so
stood
mad.
in the kitchen.
Yes,
Yes,
I get the counter on my phone.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Playing
And then
a
I'm like,
game.
how much time has went by? That I did a gummy
I don't like gummies either.
that my
I don't like gummies.
aunt made, like out of real stuff, and we went to a salt cave. And we all like relaxed or whatever. Mine didn't kick in until after, and I like woke up or whatever. I don't know. I was standing in TJ Maxx staring at baby clothes, and I was like, "What the fuck am I at?" And then I was like, I didn't have babies at the time. This was like 4 years ago. Then I'm like, "Where the fuck am I at?" And I'm like, "Who the fuck am I with?" And I like start walking around, and I see one of my guy friends. I'm like, "Hey." Do not let me go. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing. And then he's like, so I just like hold on to him. And then I find my sister. I'm like, oh, you're with us? So I'm really high. And she was like, yeah, I am too. And we all get up to the front of the counter. I've probably already told this story. I feel like I always tell these stories.
know.
We all get up to the counter. There's like a buggy full of stuff. And we're all high staring at the lady. And all we had put on the counter was the bottle of water. And there's like a whole buggy. And she's like, I got the water. And we're like, yeah.
Good. Nobody put the
No.
stuff.
And so we're just standing there like, we're just looking. She's like, I got the water. And I'm like, okay. And then
Good.
the one goes, oh, fuck, she needs the rest of the buggy. And then we're like, oh, my God, so sorry. Like, because we were all like, okay, you've already told us. Like, and then she asked at the end, she goes, would you like to donate $1 to, for research on type 2 diabetes? And the guy goes, no. And I'm like, you're literally our only friend that has diabetes. And you're going to say no. And he goes, no, it's type 1 diabetes. And he goes, yeah, bitch, I got type 2. My shit can be fixed. I said, and you literally said no to the children. And so I'm sitting there like, but it was so funny. We put the water up there and she was like, I got the water. And we were like, cool. And then I've got the water. And we got in the car. We laughed all the way home. And I was like, did you literally say no to $1 for the research? And he goes, I said, don't you have diabetes? He goes, yeah. He goes, I have type 2. I can fix mine. I was like, you didn't give $1?
It was. I swear, it was out of body.
Yeah, that's how I
did.
was.
I just kept thinking,
And I went home.
I can't communicate with you.
I took one time when I had my old job, and I had to call my husband and say, I can't come home right now.
Like, old job, not doing hair.
Yeah, like when I had my corporate job.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I did one at hair.
Oh.
My sister still don't know. Oh, after it was over, I was like, oh my.
I was like laid sideways in the chair in the lobby.
Yeah. I like walked into the break room and was just standing there, and then I was like, what the fuck are you doing? And then I was like, oh shit.
Nobody
And I was
was
like,
there.
oh yeah,
I was there
sorry,
by
I skipped my
myself.
drink. And then I was like, oh my God. And it lasted all day long. I can't even remember. It had to have been one you gave me. Had to have been. 'Cause that's the only ones I take is like the ones that you give me because they're like normal. Like they're not. I've never done a Delta 8, I don't think. But anyways.
They're crazy.
I don't like them. I don't like that
They're too
feeling.
unpredictable.
Yes.
And it depends on like what's in your stomach. Speaking of stomachs.
Yeah, let's go.
It depends on what's in your
So,
stomach.
Chanci,
Like,
will you come back?
probably not.
Okay. I mean, at least you're honest.
Joe asked me one time, or he asked me.
Well, we're not Joe though. We're fine.
I did the one time, and then I went back for the second one. The second one was just it's
We just do this every time.
I get that. I get
it
that.
has its.
Yes.
Because I mean, we
Moment,
still
you know?
need to talk about.
We never talked about anything. We didn't even dive deep into anything or anything.
But anybody
even
that
talk
gives
about
a
your
shit
feelings.
already knows.
But yeah, y'all can find her on TikTok.
Yeah, and actually
Not
you'll
Instagram.
know
Not
everything
Instagram,
about her
yeah.
on TikTok because she's an open book, pretty much, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Same.
She would be good. Like if one of us can't be here, she could come and fill
Yeah,
in.
co-host.
Co-host.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Except for, well, we don't ever have anything shit wrote down anyways.
yeah. This is what we do.
So what? So if one of y'all couldn't make it, you wouldn't just
We just wouldn't do it.
record later? That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, we just wouldn't do it that day and then we'd do it another
Yeah,
time.
usually we just skip.
Yeah. Because, well,
So how do you where do you post it? Do you post a podcast somewhere?
on all the platforms, Apple Music, Spotify,
Amazon.
like all that. Anywhere you can get a podcast is where it's posted. But we don't advertise it like we should.
We should be. Yeah,
We should push it more, but we don't. But like TikTok don't like us.
But we get like something happens all the time.
What?
Like we get busy, like crazy busy.
Oh, my God,
like,
yeah.
We started doing good advertising, and then Christy, her cancer got bad.
Mm-hmm.
So like from June till August,
Mm-hmm.
I was dealing with Christy stuff, and then she passed away, and then like 3 weeks later, her dad passed away, and then damn 3 weeks later, her dog passed away.
Yeah, it's always something. And I have the
And so,
babies,
yeah.
and it's like, oh,
Yeah.
I just now adopted in August, so like now I don't have DCS at my door once a month, and all the shit you have to do for that. Thank God. So, and now it's the holidays. So last week I said on our podcast, I was like, if y'all don't hear from us for a couple weeks, we got a lot of shit to do. So
Yeah.
So I don't know when we'll text you obviously when this comes out. Not that you care because you don't listen to podcasts, but
This will come out Thursday.
oh, okay. Is that what we're gonna do? Okay.
Yeah, because we don't have anything Thursday. And it may be, is there enough for 2?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it may be 2.
Trent, you're going to have to actually.
Because Jelly Roll, I mean, we won't be here the next week.
That's true. That's true.
Jelly Roll's going to be here.
That's right. Alive.
Jelly Roll, you are welcome anytime.
Yep.
I love
Yeah.
him.
But anyways, we love you.
Yes.
And this is a good spot.
And
Yes.
we're going to make her come back.
Yes.
She'll want to go eat with us.
I mean, at least go eat with us afterwards.
Yeah, she could at least come back and go eat. I mean, you could be our producer. See what he does.
See, that would give
are
you
you over
something to
there
do.
like a DJ does? Are you like mixing stuff?
No,
Listen,
he's literally
this is
he's
the
scrolling
quietest he's
Facebook.
ever been.
Yes.
He is not
What is
chimed in
that?
at all.
Trent, you're just
Y'all
scrolling
talking.
Facebook. Oh, you're
Y'all
betting
talking a
on
lot.
games?
No.
We talked a lot.
Yeah.
Have you signed us off yet?
No.
Okay, well, we love y'all.
Yes, and y'all can find Chanci on TikTok and
My ad is All Styles Chance Culp.
There you
Damn.
go.
All Styles is the name of my mom's salon when I was a kid, and
Aw.
so I named my salon All Styles.
Oh.
And when I say nothing, Nuthin, that was the name of my dad's album. He's a musician. Nothing.
oh, see,
Oh.
well,
All Styles
See, we
Chance
didn't
Culp.
get- we
What are you
didn't
doing?
get-
nothing.
We didn't get into that.
Wait, that's it. That's the story. There you go.
No, there ain't no story. Is it
That-
folk?
there
Is it
no
country? Is
story.
it
That's
rap?
it.
what? Yeah, what kind?
He's just a like a songwriter or whatever. I mean, not like famous. He just is. You know.
We still got. I got
We
questions.
got stuff
And
to
when I
add.
go home tonight, I've got an hour drive. I'm gonna have so many questions tonight.
Text me.
Okay.
I'll be in bed.
Get right. Same.
All right, we'll see y'all in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Okay. Love y'all. Bye.
Bye. Thank you for staying around for all of our crazy,
Be sure to like, follow, and share with everyone you know,
even them whores you don't like.
and leave us a 5-star review.
We'll see you next time.
Bye, bitches.